Hey friends, today I want to read a story with you called Bounce. You may have heard this story before, but it's the first time you'll be hearing it from me. So let's read it together. Bounce by Doreen Cronin and Scott Minchin. This is from the same author that wrote Click Clack Moo. That's a fun story. Bounce. Look at that big red ball. Let's read together. Bounce. Ooh, cool pattern on this page. Come on! Let's bounce like a bunny. Boing. Can you bounce like a bunny? Let me see. Good job. I saw you bouncing. Bounce like a bunny. Hit. Hit. Hop. They're jumping through the cabbage. This is cabbage. Hip, hip, hop. Let's bounce like a frog. Can you bounce like a frog? Kerplop. Kerplop. He's got his fins on. I'll bounce to the left, and you bounce to the right. Oh, now he's with some ballerinas. Bees bounce in the daytime. And bats bounce at night. Look at all those eyes. You can bounce a ball right off your hands. It looks like they're playing volleyball. Remember we played volleyball in the gym? It was so fun. Or bounce it off your toes, like in soccer. Should try that with a ball today. Try to bounce it off your toes. It's hard. I can bounce a beach ball on the tip of my nose. Can you? Whoa. If you try to bounce a beach ball, tip of your nose. Make sure you use a beach ball because the beach ball is very light. You don't want to use a heavy ball. That would hurt. If you bounce into a puddle, it's best to bounce in boots. If you must bounce in the market, it's best not to bounce in fruits. Look at all those round fruits. Do you think those fruits are balls? They definitely are in the shape of balls. I see oranges and blueberries and cantaloupe, mango, I think. Bouncing with your best friend is called a bouncing double. Bouncing on the couch is called big bouncing trouble. Don't do it. Don't bounce on the couch. Don't do it. It's really hard to bounce in roller skates. It's fun to bounce on poles. It's called a pogo stick. If hippos bounced from place to place, he'd leave a lot of holes. Imagine all the holes. If bouncing in the sun gets hot, bounce back into the shade. If bouncing makes you thirsty, bounce yourself to lemonade. Lemonade sounds good on a hot day. A bounce can turn into a bump. Oh yeah, look, he's bouncing on his bed. Don't do it. He's bouncing on his bed. Got a bump. And a bump can turn into a fall. But it's better to have bounced and bumped than to have never bounced at all. The end. All right, friends, I want you to try some of the bouncing action at your house today, okay? They bounced the ball off the tip of their toes. They bounced it off their hands. They bounced their bodies like a rabbit and a frog. How can you bounce? See you later, friends.